All right, guys, I'm here with Jeff Cummings again, and today we're gonna look at some overhead sweep options. I had one of my guys on Instagram had a really great question about how to sweep with overhead from De La Riva. So I want to cover maybe like one sweep from there and some other sweep options that I like too. It's a pretty good move. You know, if you hit somebody with the overhead sweep, man, it sucks. I've been hit with a few, especially with tall guys, because you hit the air, crash to the mat. So let's start in double sleeve. So somehow you got the spider guard. I don't know how you got there. And I play a lot of spider lasso. And from here, it's pretty easy to go to De La Riva and just unlasso pretty much, okay, with the shallow De La Riva. If I have a deep De La Riva or deep lasso, I can go to the De La Riva from here, but you're gonna need some leg. So guys like Nicholas Margali, he's super good at that. But let's stick with overhead sweep. So I'm in a spider lasso guard. You know, if you started in spider guard, I could lasso and then go to De La Riva here. And you know, the sweep, one thing with the sweep, guys, is that you can't force it. It's just the positioning. So a lot of times when I have both sleeves, I unlasso to De La Riva, and I feel maybe he's pressuring into me. That's when I'm usually gonna go for it. Especially if like, lean into me a little bit, Jeff. Like I feel like he's leaning into me, that's when I'm gonna hit him with it, okay? If he's leaning back, like keep your weight like super low, okay, we ain't gonna get that sweep, okay? So you kinda have to have that situation, like the perfect situation for it, okay? So I'm on the bicep with the other leg. From here, I'm gonna switch to his hip, okay? And I can do that switch super quick, especially if he pressures into me. I can come in here, and you know, once his weight's going forward, there's not much he can do to stop it. You know, maybe he might try to post. So my leg positioning is super important, but also my hand positioning. I wanna pull his arms away from his body. So in jiu-jitsu, I don't know why, but in Portuguese, every sweep like this, they call like a balloon sweep. I don't know why. So I'm gonna pull him in, huh?
You're like a balloon floating.
Yeah, like a balloon, yeah. Okay. So the movement's kind of hard for some people, but I'm kind of pulling him in towards me, and then I push his arms down. So it's like a circular motion, okay? So pull, look how I flare my elbows back towards my body, towards my head, and then I push them under. So once his head starts moving towards me, I pull and then switch his hands under, okay? And I also want to mention that you need a lot of control. If you don't have a lot of like coordination, don't do this kind of sweep. You're gonna hurt somebody, okay? So I'm here, I'm gonna go very slow, Jeffro. So I pull him forward. Once I start pulling him forward, I need to load his body weight onto my legs, okay, guys? And so I'm not even gonna sweep him, I'm just gonna pick him up. So I pull him forward, load his weight onto my legs. So look how my knees are going over my stomach, and now I can extend them up, okay? So you have to have control when you do that movement. If you do this kind of move and you just kick the person, you're not gonna have any control over the move, which is okay if you're in a tournament, but if you're training with your partners, your friends, like, man, don't just kick people in the air, you know? You're gonna hurt somebody, okay? So I'm here, I have my De La Riva, the other foot's on his hip, knee pointing outward. So I'm pulling him forward, loading my legs up, and then as soon as his weight, his center of gravity hits my center of gravity, I'm gonna pull him into my body. I pulled him too far, okay? But you guys can see I did that circular motion. Once I get his weight up, I push his arms down, and then I'm gonna, just like you do a backwards roll, I'm just gonna kind of push him over, okay? So let's try it again. So I'm starting in the spider lasso, guys. I'm unlassoing. If you watch some of my other videos, I typically won't unlasso here, especially if he's got a good throw, okay? So typically what we'll do is break this grip and make sure he doesn't have that pant, okay? So if I unlasso here, he's got my pant. Bad news. So all I need to do is break that grip first, replace it where he doesn't have a grip, and now I can unlasso all day. When I'm ready, I can switch to his hip. Now I'm pulling him forward, hold his weight, and so now I'm just gonna do a shoulder roll. So see how his head's next to my head? I need to look away towards the other side, okay? Because here we're gonna bump heads. I need to take him over the other side. From here, I'm just gonna keep doing that backwards roll, and then if I can, I'll try to land for a mount. Keep both hands. If I start to let go, he's gonna start posting and pushing, all right? So I wanna keep both his arms. and use that to go to a mount. You know, worst case, he might shrimp out and get X guard, which is fine too. But you know, you're gonna take your 2 points and then worry about his X guard, okay? So let's look at that one more time. So here. So if he's not holding, I can unlasso. If he's holding, break that grip. De La Riva here. Again, right now, Jeff's kind of far away. I wouldn't go into like a overhead sweep. I would probably go into like a sit-up guard type sweep. But sometimes you hear the guy kind of pressures in. Then he can take his momentum. Okay. One thing I want to add. I'll come back, Jeffra. You know, a great option from here too. It's not even an overhead sweep. But sometimes you're here and maybe you see like his legs, you feel his legs are really close together. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna go for the overhead sweep anymore. We're gonna switch to trapping his knees, okay? So we call this like the mermaid sweep. I go from De La Riva, I open my legs up, and then look, I trap both his knees together, okay? So pretty much having a closed guard on his legs, his knees, and I'm kind of lower on his knees, not super high up. Here, I'm doing like a knee pinch, and now once you get the guy here, man, you got him, okay? All I'm gonna do is twist his hands, his arms, doesn't really matter. And now all I'm gonna do is pull him towards me with my legs, and then I knock him to one side, okay? Be careful with this sweep, you can't hurt the guy's shoulder if you drop him too hard, okay? From here, keep both sleeves, keep your legs closed, and look, I'm just gonna sit up, trapping both legs, Khabib style. And then you can start to smash. Okay. Don't do that. You know, you can start doing a smash pass here. You know, Jeff has done some back passing there. Go towards the head. Okay. Let's look at that one more time. So again, I had that overhead sweep. So these work really well with each other. You know, here, I can go for overhead sweep. Sometimes you feel the guy's legs are too close. Like, I'll just look. Okay, a lot less work, man. You just hit him from here, knee pinch. So I'm not relaxing, because a lot of guys can just like, they can just kind of float out of there. So make sure you're pinching your knees together. So when I do that transition, a lot of times I'll come out and then back in, okay? So use that momentum to help you trap his legs together, cross the arms. From here, if he's got a good base, he ain't gonna go down easy. So look, I pull him towards me and then to one side. From here, keep those legs crossed, keep the sleeves trapped, pull yourself up. Okay, and then look for your smash pass or your back step. All right. So this was like a really cool overhead sweep. I don't use it too often, but man, if I see like their base, like I see them kind of leaning forward, take them back. If I see their knees are close together, trap together with a mermaid sweep. If they're kind of far back, you know, maybe go for like a sit-up guard. A really big sweep now is like that Connor DeAngelis sweep. We can look at that in a different video. I just want to say thank you, Jeffro. Guys, hope this video helps you guys. Until next time, peace out. Peace, 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 and ciao.